Good rainy morning, Washington. How you doing, everybody? This is Dave and Dave TV here on the DCRTV.com. This is my condo, luxurious condo living, and there's my sliding glass door, and there is the leak. Wow. I guess about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, it was just raining and raining and raining as hard as I've ever seen it rain. And if you notice my deck there, it's on the second story. It's enclosed. It's got walls on either side, and all three sides there. And then it's got a kind of a stonish floor thingy. And anyhow, I noticed when I walked over there, it was wet. And I pulled back the carpet, and sure enough, water was coming in under the door. The door was fine, but water was coming in under the door, so I ripped back the carpet, ripped out the carpet pad, and, put a bunch of towels there. And, it stopped leaking last night after it stopped raining. And then again this morning, about 8 o'clock, it started raining again, and I noticed a little bit of water dribbling out. I think I'm in pretty good shape. The carpet's just wet. I got rid of some of the really badly wet carpet pad. I can just run down to Home Depot and get some more of that if I want. And basically, I could probably restore it all on my own pretty well. But, I got to get in touch with the condo association. Now, here's what's going on, okay? Here's what I think's happening. 2 weeks ago, as you probably know if you're a regular visitor to Dave TV here, they replaced my roof. They replaced the shingles on the roof. Of course, it rained when they were doing that, and I got a couple of leaks and all that. But anyhow, that roof seems to be doing well. Okay, there aren't any new leaks. We had the hurricane last week, and we had all this, tropical torrential rain this week, and everything seems to be good. But what happened was above my deck there used to be a water diverter bar. It was just a bar that went kind of slanted, and then the water would hit it and then get dumped off the side, over the side of the deck there, so the water wouldn't go on the deck. Well, when they redid the roofs, they didn't put another water diverter bar on. There's nothing there. There's no gutter. There's no water diverter bar. There's nothing. So all that water coming down this steep roof just goes right onto the deck. And when you have the torrential rain like we had yesterday, there was a drainage system on the deck, but, there's just too much water on that deck, and there's nowhere for it to go, but, somehow it seeps in through the siding or whatever, the caulking under the door there, I don't know, but it comes in. So, I've been in touch with the Condo Association, and I've also talked to the roofer guy. He's a very nice guy, by the way, Dave over at J&R Roofing. Real nice guy. And he said, that they wanted to put in those diverter bars, but the Condo Association said no. I don't know. So anyhow, there you have it. So the Condo Association will most likely have to, do something out there. I guess I could bitch and get a new rug from them, but, unless I'm going to get my ceiling repainted, I might get a new rug. Who the hell knows what else? What's this? Oh, my goodness. It's the Mike Wise Show. Oh, this is nice. On a nice rainy day like today, listening to Mike Wise. It's so nice. According to the weather folks, we got over 11 inches here in beautiful Reston, Virginia, just about 15 miles west of Washington, D.C., within the last 24 hours. 11 inches. Reston's on fairly high ground, so you don't get a lot of road closures directly in Reston. There are some roads that lead from Reston to Vienna, and some roads that go down through Oakton and parts of Herndon and Great Falls that often flood out, even during moderate rains. But, roads in Reston proper don't tend to flood out, but there's a couple that did. Sunset Hills Road, which is a big 4-lane road there going around Reston Town Center over to Eisenhower Square, became a lake yesterday, and they're bizarre, huh? Crazy. So I haven't been devoting a lot of time to DCRTV in the last 24 hours because I've been dealing with other things, and there's not been a lot of news going on. So that's where I stand right now. Listen to this. Listen. Yeah. The great Mike Wise. See? The, the morning I wanted to hear him say, "Good morning, Washington," he doesn't do it. He had a microphone problem. Ah! Why did you steal that from me? No. Actually, I stole it from him, but good morning, Washington! What's the big news? Who cares, right? Water, 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 who cares? Sinclair buys a bunch of stations from a company named 4 Points Media. So they will pick up stations in Salt Lake City and West Palm Beach and Austin and Providence. So that's cool. Sinclair, as you all know, owns Channel 45 in Baltimore and operates Channel 54 in Baltimore and is based in Baltimore, actually Hunt Valley. So some new stations for Sinclair. Also, you're driving me nuts, Mike.
It was amazing. Pretty awesome.
I need my tea. I need my tea. And, of course, yesterday's Washington Post slaps Dan Snyder's anti-slap suit. You all recall Dan Snyder is suing the Washington City paper because of an article that ran last November which made fun of Dan's business interests, and Dan claims that there was something wrong about some telemarketing business he had run, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he couldn't get City Paper to run a correction, and so he filed a big lawsuit, and then the suit was moved from New York to Washington, and Washington has this thing called an anti-slap thing, where, apparently very, very wealthy people sometimes will file lawsuits, that are based frivolously, just in order to, steamroll over somebody who's not so wealthy, and da-da-da, and there's allegations whether this suit is that, and Snyder apparently says that the DC's anti-slap legislation is invalid because home rule and all that stuff. So lawyers. The only people winning in this whole thing are the lawyers that are getting paid on both sides. So there. All right, folks, I'm going to keep it short today. Looks like the rain is tapering off. It's about 10:15. Hopefully the sun will come out. My windows will dry out. The condo association will send somebody over. Maybe they'll get the roofing guy to put on the water diverter bar, and all will be right with the world again. All right, folks, have a good one. It's the 9th of September, 2011. Have a good one. Cut. Print.